I would like to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Exyhair, for sponsoring this video. They are 100% premium human hair. The hair texture that I chose was the Afro Kinky Human Hair Bulk, number 30, 10 inches. Each pack is 1 ounce, and I got about 5 packs total. I'll leave the hair link below and the site and all their socials. I'll also leave a coupon for $10 when you spend over $100. It comes loose like this. You can fold it apart, and you could turn this bulk of hair into instant locks such as these. And from these instant locks, you can attach them to your own hair like this. It's really durable. So what I'm going to demonstrate for you today is how to create a lock such as these. Create your own lock. So for me personally, how I start, I assess the lock. This was all loose hair before I made it into a lock. I pretty much just twist it up to see if this would be a good thickness to apply to my lock here. I think this thickness is going to be enough to add to my model's lock right here. I take my triple hook needle, and what I do a pull and rotate motion. So I pull the hair out. You see those little hairs? I twist it, and then I go back in and pull again. Even that little bit there. So what I'm going to do is take my single point needle that I told you I personally use to refine the ends, bunch up the ends here, and the same thing, I'm going to do a pull and twist motion to get all this hair together. That's what I'm doing with my right hand. What my left hand is doing is rotating the loose hair together so that I can get all the hair around it. And the way I grab this loose hair at the top here is I go inward diagonally and I pull it downward into the lock. So it gives me a nice tapered end, and it's not just a blunt, chunky end. It spirals downward to look. Now that I have refined the lock with the base of the real hair, I'm going to take my single point needle and clean up and refine the remainder of the lock. Where I'm stabbing is around the lock, but also going through and pulling hair into the lock to tighten it together. Me personally, I don't like to stay too much in one area. I just like to go over it and keep moving so that I don't mess up or end up making one area too tight and locking it together too tight. For me, the way I can tell if it is attached is just how stern and sturdy it feels in the center. If it's not like, you see it's not really like bendy and that flexible just yet, that's how I can tell if I've done a good job attaching it. If it just feels really stuck onto the lock. If I was to make it too loose, I feel like the hair you could squish it together really easily and move it around really easily. So to me, that makes me feel like that's a weaker attachment, or that's something that will fall off later down the road, and I don't want that. And I'm all about security when it comes to hair, so that you can just have the best wear and the best style from it. And I will give you a close-up so you can see